however you understand it. Tell us a little bit about the model home program.
Yeah, so what's going to happen is I'm going to take a look at your electric bill and I'm going to build you a proposal. But depending on what I see with your electric bill and after I walk around your house and build you a proposal, you might have gotten a lot of other quotes from other solar companies around the area. I might be the fifth guy that you might be getting a quote from, but I smile at that. I'm actually happy to hear that because I want you, Mrs. Smith, to be doing your due diligence because you should be. But I want to promise you something is that I'm not here to just slap glass on the roof because that's not actually addressing the situation. What we want to do here at Spartan Roofing and Solar is actually make the house more efficient, not just put a band-aid on an issue on just what you're paying every month and try to lower that cost, right? Because that's just putting a band-aid on it. That's not actually fixing or solving the issue. You might actually have a 20-year HVAC system that needs to be replaced, or maybe your windows are ancient, they've never been replaced and your house is 50, 60 years old. Well, those are the things that we want to take a look at today because I don't want to just come and slap on a 15 kilowatt system to save you a couple of bucks a month, and then the underlying issue is still not addressed. What we could do is possibly get you a new HVAC system if that is the issue, and maybe it's a 5 kilowatt solar system, and now we just killed two birds with the same stone. And by tying in the HVAC system to your solar financing, it's going to allow you to get 30% off of that HVAC system and not have to pay for either of those projects out of pocket, which you might not have the cash for today.
Fantastic.
So right there, you're able to now let the homeowner know that you're not a sleazeball by just trying to put this massive system on the roof to get a massive commission. You're trying to actually make the house more efficient and fix what the issue is. Maybe there is no issue and it's just they're using a lot of electricity. Well, yeah, we could just slap the glass on, but we're going to make sure that we make this house more efficient and actually address the issue that's underlying.
Yep. It really just goes back to asking probing questions and knowing your customer. You know, where are you at? Are they like pretty tight? They just want to get the roof done. If that's the case, man, get the roof done. Let them know you do solar. If they say they want information on solar, give them some information on solar. You know, but hey, oh, I see the AC unit. That thing's a bit old. Has it been keeping up in the summer or is it keeping you warm in the winter? Just little questions. Allow them to tell you what they're looking for. Be a problem solver. And from there, you'll have opportunities to do a lot better.
And most guys, Randy, that are just solar guys, they're beating around the bush of trying to figure out what might be wrong with the actual house because they're not there to fix that. They can't fix that. It's more annoying to have to throw an extra cost in it. They think it might hurt their sale. So they don't talk about the fact that the HVAC system is ancient. They don't talk about the fact that the roof definitely needs to be replaced so that there's no insulation in the house. But you're a guy that actually can facilitate a lot of those things to make the homeowner's life a lot easier. And you're able to actually get them a 5 kilowatt system rather than a 15 kilowatt system. And right off the bat, right there, you just gain so much trust by being the guy that stands out. And maybe it is just they just need a solar system, and that's fine too. But again, you're going to be able to beat most of these guys in your area off of price, off of what you're able to actually offer to the homeowner that they're not able to offer.
Amen.
So one of the biggest issues that I see that would be an easy fix for people is most of these houses don't have proper ventilation on the roof.
Yep.
That's one of the main reasons that roofs in Oklahoma don't last as long as they should, because these builders are not putting the proper amount of ventilation.
Yep.
And what's up in the attic? Heat and air unit. And all the ductwork is, so your attic is 130, 140 degrees in your attic. You walk up into my attic because I have the proper amount of ventilation because I put the roof on my house. My attic's hot in the summertime, but it's not 140 degrees. My energy consumption personally is pretty low for the size of house that I have. So that to me is something that would is a cheap, easy upgrade to a house just by adding some ventilation to the roof.
Yeah, and you know what you should also do, Randy, is I'm not sure if you're in the looking to do this, but throw a small little solar system on your house. Because another thing, as someone that owns the company or that sells it, is, well, listen, I actually put this on my own home. Let me show you what it actually did for me. Let me show you the monitoring app to show you exactly how much I'm saving and what my new utility bills are. And then it's like, well, if you're telling me how good this is, well, how's it working on your own home? And now you're just also solidifying the sale as well.
Well, my house is probably going to be one of the first ones we do.
And it doesn't have to
Like,
be,
I
just could be something that offsets it a little bit.
Well, I mean, I don't see how I can say that I am ethically out trying to sell Mr. and Mrs. Smith the solar system when I don't even have the shit on my house.
Yeah. Well,
Right? Like,
if your roof calls for it, just because you don't have it doesn't mean you don't want it. Some houses, man, my roof is completely north facing, or I'm sitting under a million trees. I can't have solar if I wanted it. But if the case is that solar actually is beneficial for your home, you should obviously probably look into it, right? It's just because we're talking about what we're talking about.
Yeah,
So
I don't know if you
Right there in the back, I think he has a good spot looking right there.
Well, here, I'll step out of the truck real quick. See it behind me here.
throw it on one of your barns right there.
You can see that shop right behind me. It's got a south facing roof on it, just big enough to put 20 panels on.
Yes, sir.
See that, man?
So that'll be one of the first ones. That'll be one of the first ones that we install. 'Cause like I said, I don't see how can I go around to all my neighbors? There's 100 houses in this neighborhood. How can I go around here and talk to these people and tell them how they need to put solar on their house to save all this money and how great it is? And they're gonna be like, "Where's your house?" "Oh, it's that big white one over there with the black roof on it." "Well, you don't have solar." "Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's why I said it.
It's not gonna work."
It solidifies the sale when you actually have it yourself, because what I'm telling you, I also did it in my own home and show them how it's actually benefiting you and how it's changed your life.
Yeah.
But yeah, you already know that. So, but all right, Randy,
Yep.
be on the lookout for the next couple of stages to be active for you, and we're here. So those calls will be coming sometime this week. So just be on the lookout.
All right, guys. I appreciate you.
All right, guys.
Thank you, Randy.
All right, see you.